We've got players running. Lovely ball to Messi. Messi in the box. Hits the crossbar. Oh. Is it going to be one of the end games? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to episode 23 of Project Pompey. We are focusing on the UEFA Cup Semi Final today against Aston Villa. But I thought I would show you the league situation. And there's like 4 points separating 8th from what? 4th? I mean, we're in 3rd place. More importantly, we are in a Champions League place on 64 points with 2 games to go. But there's only 2 points separating us from 6th place Spurs, who we play in the next league game. And then you've got a further 3 points back, Man City and Liverpool. So it's not all said and done, because even as far as 8th place Liverpool could finish in a Champions League place. It's absolutely insane in the league at the moment. But as I mentioned, we are going to focus on the UEFA Cup today. It's the UEFA Cup Semi Final against Aston Villa. So there's only been 2 league games you've missed out on, and that was a loss against Liverpool at home. Very disappointing. Djibril Cissé grabbing 2 goals. Art imitates life once again as Djibril Cissé joins Liverpool as he has done in real life. He got a double. Dimitrov did pull one back just before half-time, but we were never really in the game. Matty Taylor picked up an injury and he is going to miss at least the first leg of the Villa UEFA Cup game. We did play our local rival Southampton on the south coast, and we did beat them 2-0. They did grab the first goal, but Mike Hank in the 25th minute, and then in the second half, grabbing the winner. It was very nip and tuck. I thought we were going to draw, but Mike Hank has pulled it out the bag again, and we did beat our local rivals. But we've only got 4 games of the season left, and 3 of them are Aston Villa. We play them in the UEFA Cup, and then in the last game of the season. So we are going to be showing a lot of Aston Villa in the next couple of episodes. But we are, as I say, going to focus on the UEFA Cup semi today, so we'll play Villa twice. We will play Spurs off camera, and then on Friday we will show Villa in the final league game to secure a Champions League place, along with a UEFA Cup final, potentially, if we can get past them in today's episode. So we do start away from home, and this is going to be the lineup for that game. It's going to be Petr Cech in goal. Del Horo comes in as Taylor's injured. Wan Zivkovic and Lahm at the back. Yaya Toure, Gamps Pedersen and Nolan in the middle. Van Persie, Bozhinov and Messi. Yakubu still isn't fit, but he can come on for 45 minutes, so we may bring him on after half-time if Bozhinov doesn't perform. But Bozhinov did grab us 2 goals in the last leg against Udinese, so I am going to give him that chance to go into the team today. But we are away from home, so away goals is the key to try and get us into the final. And they've gone for a 4-4-2. Sorensen, Ibanez a regen or a new gen. Albertson, Melberg still in the team. Uche, Taider still there. Hitzelsberger, and then Darius Vassell up front. So I'm going to give a calm, don't put pressure, don't let them put pressure on your performance. We're going to tell them I have faith in them as well, because that normally does the trick. So here we go, guys. We've got 4 games of the season left, 3 against Villa, and they will define our season, whether we're going to get Champions League, are we going to win the UEFA Cup, are we going to get in the Champions League that way? It all boils down to the next 2 episodes. So how are we going to get on in the first leg away from home? Free kick from Nolan, 29 minutes in! Bozhinov's there though, can he pounce? No, he's offside. But Kevin Nolan from the free kick with the first highlight of the game. But we do get the corner. Van Persie whips it in. Bozhinov with the header. It's saved again by Sorensen. Bozhinov is looking a bit threatening, but he could have put it away there. That was a big chance. But Uche now on the counter-attack for Villa. Coming inside, no one's challenging, finds Hitzelsberger, it's 1-0 to Villa, and they have taken the advantage at Villa Park, but it's okay, we're only half an hour in. You know, they've had that chance, it's disappointing it's come straight from their goal. Nobody's closing down Uche, and he had free rein, and Philippe Lahm missed the tackle. I think it's going to probably go down as a Philippe Lahm mistake. And Hitzelsberger makes it 1-0 to Aston Villa. Come up to half-time, we do get a goal kick from Petr Cech. And I think I just want to get an away goal here. Just get an away goal, because that will set us up for the home leg at Fratton Park. But we do have Philippe Lahm on the ball, deflected, and it's Villa back on the ball again. And we don't want to concede any more goals before half-time. We do hopefully want to try and grab one ourselves. But again, Uche on the ball. He did the damage in the first goal. Lifts it for Vassell. Crosses it. One misses the header. It's 2-0 to Villa. Oh, this isn't looking good. Not looking good at all. We've got to score now. We have to get it. Even if it's 2-1, we can take 2-1 back to Fratton Park. But Villa have scored 2 quick goals. One misses the header, bounces off the back of Stefanovic. No, it might be Del Horno, actually. And Taida gets the goal. Not good. One's on a 6.1. I think it's going to go down as a mistake for him. But going into half-time, not the best. They've only had 3 shots on target and scored 2 goals. We need to pick ourselves up. I expect to see much better in the second half. And already look at the player ratings. We've got a bunch of 6.4s, a 6.1 for Wan. So I'm going to bring him off instantly for Stefanovic. Our whole back line is underperforming. We need to do something. We're going to go attacking. So I'm going to switch things up. We're going to not pass into space because it doesn't look like we're keeping the possession. But we're going to start the second half. We need to find something. We're going to demand more from this team. Can we find that away goal? Corner from Listies. 48 minutes. We've just come back from the second half. And it's already Villa on the ball again. We can't be knocked out in this leg. But we can do ourselves a lot of damage here. But Yaya Touré's got the ball now. We're on the counter. We've got players running. Lovely ball to Messi. Messi in the box. Hits the crossbar. Oh. Is it going to be one of the end games? I really hope not. Wide of the goal again. We are hammering the goal. Just can't find to make the difference. 76 minutes. It's gone very quiet. And I'm going to make some subs. We have not turned up. None of us have turned up. Yaya Toure is the best performing player. Everybody else is 6.6 or under. We do need to switch things up. I'm going to bring Yakubu off the bench. Bring him back. Messi's underperforming as well. We're going to bring Dimitrov on for him. So we're going to make a triple sub. We're going to go more direct. Extremely high tempo. We're going to pump it up. We're going to distribute over the defence. We're just going to push everyone as far up as we can. We might as well go very attacking because we need to find a goal. 15 minutes to go. We need to find a goal. It hasn't come. There's been no highlights to speak of. Villa have had 3 shots all game and scored 2 of them. We need a big performance at Fratton Park if we're going to get ourselves into the final. We need to at least score 2 goals without reply. We haven't got an away goal unless we score now. Not with a pass like that. Very disappointing from the boys. I just wanted to find a goal because 2-1 is manageable. 2-0 is an uphill struggle. But Van Persie tries to find Lahm. There's the final whistle. And we have gone down 2-0 to Aston Villa. Not the best of performances. They're saying we should appreciate their efforts, but I'm not happy with the result. The team have not turned up. And we need an absolute miracle if we're going to get through to the final. Because we are now 2-0 down to Villa. Not good. Not good at all. And what worries me is that our form has been very patchy. We lost to Leicester, lost to Liverpool, we lost to Villa. We got Spurs at home where we need to win that game. But we're going to miss over that game. We're going to come back for the second leg. I really, really hope we have a lot better luck in that game. The Premier League is absolutely ridiculous. We drew against Spurs in our game in hand, and we are now level on points with Chelsea in third. We're 2 points clear of Spurs and Newcastle, so it will go down to the final day against Aston Villa to see if we qualify for Champions League football next season. Oh, it is so tight. Anyone from us, Chelsea, Spurs and Newcastle can all qualify for the Champions League. The good news is it's in our hands. It's up to us, so we don't have to rely on other results. We win against Villa, in the last game of the season, we will go through to Champions League. But a draw may not be enough, depending on other results. We'll leave that till tomorrow's episode. But we are now in the second leg for the Villa game. We're 2-0 down. This is the lineup. In fact, I think it's identical to the last lineup. The only change is that we are going to start Yakubu from the get-go because we've missed him in the team and we need goals. I might even go attacking from the start because we are 2-0 down. We are at Fratton Park, but if they score a goal, it's pretty much game over. So I'm going to give you need to avenge Aston Villa for what happened last time out. Don't let Villa be our bogey team. But we need at least 2 goals without reply to take it to extra time. 3 goals needed without reply to qualify for the final. Can we do it? Can we reach the UEFA Cup Final? Probably not. Throw-ins of Kovac 11 minutes in. We need an early goal. Pedersen finds Matty Taylor back in the team. Tries to cross. It's blocked. This is first leg vibes all over again. We got our chances blocked. They're on the counter. Darius Vassell. It's Villa again. Don't let Villa be our bogey team. We've got to play them in the last game of the season to qualify for Champions League. And Villa will be absolutely laughing at us if they can reach the UEFA Cup Final and cost us a Champions League place. We may have to have deflected. We may have to have a bit of a vendetta against Aston Villa, but it's all them. It's all them. The highlights is all for them. We need 2 goals. We need to find 2, but it doesn't look, at the moment anyway, it's all Villa. It's half time. We had 1 shot on target. I've gone very attacking. They are playing a defensive game here, and we're going to have to go extremely direct in the second half. We're going to have to throw people forward. I'm going to go aggressive. Go out there. Express yourselves. Come on, boys. We got to pull this out the hat. We're going to move everyone forward. We are literally going to pile as many players forward as we can. If we concede goals, we concede goals. That's just the way it's going to have to be. We're going to pile everyone forward. We're going everyone on attack. We're going to not pass into space. We're not going to go very wide. We're going to go more direct, extremely high tempo. We're just going to try and pump things forward, take long kicks, distribute quickly. We're going to just chuck people forward. We're going desperate now, guys. We've got 45 minutes to salvage our place in the final. We've got to find 2 goals. It doesn't look like it's happening. We haven't looked like we're going to score in both legs. We've got to try and find it from somewhere. 68 minutes, we're not getting highlights. We're just not getting anything. It's the most boring game of football. Can we move them into midfield? Can we push them up anymore? Because we're really going to pile people in. So we're going to put wingers on support. This is the most ridiculous formation I've seen. We're just chucking everyone up. Instead of underperforming, Van Persie's underperforming. We'll bring on Dimitrov on the left-hand side. We might even go 2 strikers. So Morgan Gamps Pedersen, he's on a yellow card. We'll bring on Borjanov for him. We'll make him a complete forward on attack. We are literally just throwing everyone up now. We're going to bring them back. We're not going to do that. That's a bit too crazy. But we're going to go on attack. We're just going to throw people forward. We go with 2 strikers. We've got to find 2 goals. 79 minutes. We finally get a highlight. And it's probably going to be for Villa. Because it's Villa on the ball. We haven't looked like scoring at all. Tied us through our goal. We just haven't looked like scoring in either leg, have we? We just haven't looked like scoring. The form has come down as well. We drew against Spurs in the league. So it's just the end of the season. We've just absolutely just let ourselves down a bit. 82 minutes, throw in. Oh, it's been all Villa. We haven't had a single highlight I can remember in the second leg. Come on, Messi. Yaya Toure. Can we get a goal? Come on, Messi. Crosses it. Cleared away. Oh, it's cleared away again. And it's Cruz. It's just all Villa. We just don't look like we're going to score. This is the problem. We throw out both legs. And is that a penalty? It's a penalty to Villa. I'm at this point, I'm more worried about our last game of the season because we've got to play Villa again, and they've absolutely ruined us over 2 legs. They scored 2 goals at home, and they've been very good defensively away, and we've got to get a result there to secure Champions League football for next season. Is it a penalty? Yeah, it's a penalty to Villa. So even after we chuck everyone forward, Villa are going to get a penalty to make it 3-0. And as if our hopes were not dashed then, a goal here will knock us out of the semi-finals of the UEFA Cup. It's Osberger. I thought he saved it. If we weren't out before, we're definitely out now. 3-0 on aggregate. They've got an away goal. We have to score 4 goals to win. We don't look like we're going to score 1. We just haven't turned up to these 2 games at all. We didn't really turn up for the Spurs game either, but it's cleared off the line. That's the closest we've come to scoring a goal against Aston Villa. And to make matters worse, Messi is injured. To make matters worse, remove Shearer. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Shearer, who we can put up front? Dimitrov, can you play up front? Not really. At this point, it doesn't really matter. We're out to the UEFA Cup. It's been a good run, to be fair. We have done very well. Since our first season in Europe, we didn't do too badly in the UEFA Cup. We did get knocked out in the semis, but I think, if I got knocked out in the first or second knockout round, it wouldn't have been so bad. But when you start getting to the quarterfinals and then you get to the semi-final, you see yourself lifting the cup. But it just simply was not to be. We had 2 chances against Villa, and we fluffed our lines in both of them. So if they do qualify for the final, they will play Parma in the UEFA Cup Final, and that is the end of our European adventure this season. Messi is out for 2 weeks. He's probably going to be out for the season. He is out for the season. We've only got 1 game to go. We do get some money, but if we look at the competitions, there is the confirmation. Knocked out in the semi-final by Aston Villa. Very, very disappointing. We just didn't look like we were going to score, did we? We just didn't look like we were going to score. But if we look at look at our form. Since the Leicester game, we've only won 2 games in the last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 games. 2, 4, 6, 7 games. 2 wins in 7 games. Our form has really dropped off towards the end of the season. And there's our last 3 games. A loss to Villa, a draw to Spurs, and a loss to Villa again. And we're away from home on the last day of the season. And that's going to be next episode. And I'm very, very nervous. We're going up against an Aston Villa team that's absolutely ruined us in the UEFA Cup. We are in the driving seat. It's in our own hands. But we need a result, because if Spurs win and Newcastle win and we draw, it may not be enough. It may not be enough. But, well, tune in next time to find out if Aston Villa crush our dreams once again. It'll be our last episode of the season. We have qualified for the UEFA Cup, though, so even if things do go wrong, we will have another chance at the UEFA Cup at a minimum. But I'm dreaming of Champions League. I'm just dreaming of Champions League, and Aston Villa have the chance to crush our hopes once again. But leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload Project Pompey every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT, and we got 1 game in next episode, and it's against the team that's just knocked us out of the UEFA Cup, Aston Villa. Thank you very much for watching.